puzzle peeps. Am I still here?
Yeah.
Welcome to the puzzle room!
Woo!
Where's my lovely puzzle crew?
We're here.
All right.
Hello.
All right. You here? Yay!
We're here. We're live and direct.
We're all here. We've had some
Really
technical hiccups, so we're all checking. We're here. We're all here. And welcome to the puzzle room. We've got some wonderful puzzles for you. Natalie is going to show them. Have you got our puzzles?
Yes. I assume that we were running with this version, and I will share my puzzles.
I'm loving it. I'm loving it. Let's go.
All right. Can you see the board?
Yeah.
Yep.
Beautiful. This is a checkmate in one, and I'm not going to tell you what color it is because I'm mean.
Oh, look at that. Oh, I think I saw this game.
I think you've seen it,
You
Chico.
weren't even playing in this game. You weren't even playing. I think I have dementia. I actually think that maybe I just have like early onset dementia. If you can remember games you weren't even playing in, and I can't remember my breakfast.
No, I mean, in my defense, I usually watch a lot of games, even though it's not live. I take a look after, right, to see the playing, right.
This is weeks ago.
Yep. But that's amazing puzzle. I get to. It's a really beautiful one. So that's.
I still can't see it. I mean, I'm guessing it's on red, but I'm not seeing it.
Yeah, I thought I saw it, but I didn't have all the squares covered.
No, I can't cover B10.
A10, but you don't cover B8 in that way.
No, I was thinking the queen could go down and take that pawn off on A7, but then still you're missing B10.
And you're missing B10, yeah. So we've got to somehow get that either A10. We need to somehow get either B10 or B8 covered.
Oh, I've seen it.
Yeah.
Oh no. Yeah, B8. Because if the queen goes over to A10, it's B8 is missing.
B8
So maybe it's the horse.
And do a little horse.
Oh,
Little horse.
horse.
No, because
Then A8's missing. So maybe it's not green. Maybe it's helping.
but this.
Oh, wait.
Okay.
Is it?
Wow, there's the white bishop then.
I think. Oh yeah. No. I like it. I like it. This is nice. Is it the little pawn moving forward and being promoted into probably even work with it if it's promoted into a rook? But I imagine it needs. No, it could be a rook, but why not turn it into a queen?
Is that your final answer?
That is my final answer.
Your final answer is correct. So let me see if I can do this. You can talk through your thinking if you want.
Okay. So if the pawn moves forward one and becomes, say, a queen, then the queen covers all of the. It comes like that. It disappeared and then it appears.
Yes.
Yeah, the queen becomes all of the A line. Also covers. Oh well, the green queen's covering all of the 10 line. The green horse is covering the B9. Yeah, and the green queen's covering B8. Very nice. And then the black queen's covering A8. So really beautiful. Beautiful.
This checkmate was stolen from me. I was queen, and I was so excited because I had the horse and I had the queen, and there was just this pesky little pawn. I didn't see it, and I was like, "This checkmate is mine with my favorite pieces," and then it was stolen from me. So now I got a puzzle room out of it. So there you go.
Yeah, nice. Very nice. It's lovely when those little pawns become queen and do the checkmate at the same time. That's like double power pawn.
Yeah.
So were you black in this game, Chico? Or were
No,
you red?
I watch it. After.
That's really good.
It's a really good checkmate.
Really nice. Lovely.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay, my next one is, I still feel like eyeballing this checkmate. It gave me such heart pains losing this checkmate, but it was so beautiful. Okay, so this next one it was a different game, similar time period. This is not a checkmate. This is we'll call it a situation. Trying to think. Now there's a motorcycle going by. I'm trying to think how best to present this. I guess I'll make this easier. There's like an interesting move that red can make. White has just moved. It is now red's turn. I think there's sort of like you have like an opportunity to do something interesting, let's say. What sort of interesting, annoying thing could you potentially do?
Whose move? Red.
It is red to move. And I can tell you what white just did, because this is sort of can be nice to like review. Because
they must have just moved their bishop, no?
Yes, they did, which is not like an uncommon. I feel like this happens not infrequently at the moment, but they had a nice like queen bishop lineup, which is the reverse of what we talked about with checkmates. And they moved here, threatening both this rook and this rook. And the reason you can't take with the queen necessarily is that it's backed up by the queen, and they can eat you, and nothing's protecting your queen.
I hate that move when your rooks get pinned.
Yeah.
Horrible.
That's what white has just done, and now you are red to move. What could be like an interesting move that you could do?
Well, if you want to set the world on fire, you can put your bishop on e6. That will be like a completely e6. The other one.
Yeah.
That would be like a lot of things can happen from there, right? And that's really, really interesting, because you're threatening white queen at the same time, but then black plays first, and blacks can eat the bishop, supporting your attack on white queen, and then white queen cannot take you. Anyway, it's a mess, right? But you can take the black queen. It's a very, I think, depends a lot of the players. I'm not being able to calculate what happens at this moment, right? But that would be interesting, I think. That's one thing I see, but that would be completely like, wow, just throw it, right? And see what happens. I think it's a Richard's move. I would expect that from Richard.
I was thinking that move as well. I saw that. I like that one. Yeah, because you're backing up the white as well, so black can't take the white bishop. So black has to, do something else. So then white take one of the castles, but then, like you say, the white queen's exposed. So yeah, it just creates a bit of chaos, which is always good in the game.
But I think even if red did that, it's still not. I mean, black is already in a difficult position, so it's not like adding even more difficult. Actually, is it? It's just replacing. Do you see what I mean? Because without that red bishop there, black's not going to take the white bishop anyway, so it's probably going to lose a rook. And with the red bishop, it's the same thing. It's probably not going to take that white bishop, because red could then take its queen. So it's still in the same sort of position, no?
Yeah, that's kind of true. But then we have black to play. Black can kind of block this bishop with its horse or with the pawn, and then everything starts to get like crazy. Yeah, you can. I mean, lots of things can, and then actually, but red is protected by red's horse. Anyway, it's not clear, right? I think it's a very risky play that depends a lot of how players are going to react to that, right? Yeah. Because the thing is, like, white now, like if you move, let's say that black simply move a rook to J12, right? So just gonna do that. If white takes the rook, white loses its queen. So white probably is not gonna do that, and so white probably gonna take this bishop with the horse, or even take it with the queen. But if take with the queen, then red can take with red's horse. Anyway, you see what I'm saying? It's like it's a lot of things that can happen in this move. But I'm not saying it's the one Natalie was thinking of, to be honest. I think maybe it was a horse trying to attack green in a way to open a space to black get in.
You mean here?
Yeah. No, maybe down, because down you cannot threaten the bishop, right? Which is or I don't know.
Hey,
Well, I don't know. I think because black's in such a precarious position, you might want to.
I
mean, you could also just eat that black horse for no, because it's a free piece, isn't it?
Yeah.
And also, it's a free piece, but also black's not going. Even if it wasn't, black's got to deal with that situation with the rooks. Let me see if there's something more interesting.
And I can tell you what happened in the game and how it sort of played out.
No, yeah, because if you eat the black horse, then that white queen's kind of pinned there. Because if black takes the bishop and white takes the black queen, then red can take one rook and probably black will threaten the queen, and then like the white queen, because the white queen is what's protecting that rook. And if the white queen moves from there, then you can take one rook and maybe another one for free, depending what happened with the white queen over there in black's territory, right? So maybe it's kind of defending black in a way, right? That's interesting.
Yeah, it's putting pressure on. It's taking the black horse and then taking a free piece and then putting a bit of pressure on white at the same time, which is kind of spreading the chaos.
So red sort of did that. They actually did a move. I didn't even think, but I didn't see the bishop. Well, I should have, because I was backing up. But they moved the horse here, actually, which was a little more protective, I think, of black, because in moving it here, you're sort of giving them the free pass to go ahead and take the bishop if they want. I was black and white was being really aggressive the whole time. So I just went ahead and I took the pawn here because I was backed up by the red horse. And then I forget what red did at that point. We were basically able to eat away some of the pieces here, is my faint recollection. I'd have to look again. But I thought it was interesting moving the horse here because it's still backed up, but it provides a little bit of protection for black. It was sort of a mini alliance rather than just setting the world on fire.
And the white bishop didn't eat either of the black rooks. It didn't get round to doing that.
I think in going here, no, because the next move was black. So white went and threatened, thinking they were going to have a free pass. Red came in here, and then it was
and then black.
I think I went here. It was their choice. I moved here, and then I think they moved a different piece. And maybe they moved a rook to somewhere else, and then I think red came.
Yeah, but the thing about going there is that red lose the horse, right? Because white can just take with another horse.
Oh, the horse, yeah.
Yeah, or protecting this. But I think because I had moved the black horse here, it was double protected.
That's
so
true.
They ended up moving the rook, and then I think in the next move I might have taken the bishop. I don't totally remember, but I just thought it was an interesting situation.
Yeah, no, lots of options there that you have to kind of calculate in the blink of an eye.
Yeah, I think in part because the one person had been more aggressive, and I think people sort of felt that they were the leading threat. And nipping away at some of their pieces would be helpful. So, anywho, that's it. I will stop sharing. That's it.
Great, lovely puzzles. All right, our kids. So remember to like and subscribe, and we'll see you for more puzzles next week. See you later.
Bye, everyone.